Children, let's move on to the next question. Joseph jogs from end A to other end B of a straight 300-meter road in 2 minutes 30 seconds and then turns around and jogs 100 meter back to point C in another 1 minute. What are Joseph's average speed and velocity in jogging from A to B and A to C? So first we can find out the average speed and velocity of Joseph in jogging from A to B. This is the path followed by Joseph. From A to B, the path length is 300 meter, and after reaching the point B, he turns back. He turns back 100 meter and reaches the point C within 1 minute. So for this journey he has taken 1 minute, and for moving from A to B, he has taken 2 minutes 30 seconds. 2 minutes 30 seconds is 2 into 60, 120 seconds plus 30 seconds. That means 150 seconds. So 2 minutes 30 seconds is 150 seconds. Okay. So find out the average speed. What is average speed? Equation for average speed: total distance by total time. So if in moving from A to B, what is the total distance? 300. So the total distance is 300 divided by total time, and the 300 meter is covered with a total time of 150 seconds. So 150. So when you simplify, you will get 2. 2 meter per second is the average speed. Right. Now just find out average velocity. Now what is average velocity? Average velocity equation is total displacement by total time. Children, since this is a straight line path, total displacement is equal to total distance itself. And what is the total distance here? 300. Total time is again 150 seconds. So our average velocity is also 2 meter per second. Now consider the path A to C. A to C means what? The journey is from A to B, and after reaching B, he turns back and reaches the point C. So what is the total distance traveled here? He traveled from A to B. So the distance is 300 meter. From B, he again moved back and traveled another 100 meter. So the total distance traveled is 300 plus 100, 400 meter. So what will be the average speed here? Average speed is total distance by total time. And what is the total distance? 400 meter. Now what is the total time? See, to travel from A to B, he took 150 seconds. And to travel from B to C, he took 1 minute. 1 minute means 60 seconds. So what is the total time taken here? 150 plus 1 minute. That means 150 plus 1 minute is 60 seconds. That means 210 seconds. So here the total time taken is 210. Now just simplify. You will get 1.9 meter per second. Now find out average velocity. So what is the equation to find out average velocity? Total displacement by total time. Right? Now in this journey, what is the total displacement? See, what is the initial point? A. And which is the final point? C. Because finally the object is at the point, not object, Joseph is at the point C. And what is the shortest distance between A and C? That is the distance AC itself. And how will you find out this distance? AC will be AB minus BC. And what is AB minus BC? 300 minus 100, that is 200. So the total displacement is 200 by total time. Total time is the same, 210 seconds itself. And when you simplify, you will get almost 0.9 meter per second. So this is the average speed and average velocity for the journey A to C. Children, let's move on to the next question. Abdul, while traveling to school, computes the average speed for his trip to be 20 km per hour. On his return trip along the same route, there is less traffic. and the average speed is 30 km per hour. What is the average speed for Abdul's trip? So Abdul travels from home to school, and for that the distance Abdul travels from home to school, let the distance between home and school is d, small d. And when he goes from home to school, the speed was 20 km per hour. But on his return trip from school to home, the speed was 30 km per hour because there was less traffic. Okay, so the time taken for the two journeys is different, but distance will be the same because the distance between home and the school won't change. So we need to find out the average speed for Abdul's trip. So suppose in the trip from home to school, what is the distance? Distance traveled is d, and what is the time taken? Time taken we don't know, so let the time be t1. Okay, then what is the speed for the journey? Speed is 20 km per hour. It is given in the question. We know speed is distance by time, and here what is the time? Time is t1. So t1, therefore t1 is equal to distance by speed. And what is the distance here? D. And what is the speed here? 20. Okay, next consider his journey from return trip school to home. So in this case, distance is not going to change. Distance remains the same, d itself. But time will change because there is less traffic. So the time taken might be less. Okay. So the time, let the time be t2. Now the speed is 30 km per hour. So what will be the speed is equal to distance by time. Time is t2. Therefore t2 is equal to distance by speed, that is distance by, what is the speed now? 30. Now what will be the total time? Total time taken will be t1 plus t2. What is the total distance in this journey? From home to school he covered a distance of d, and from school to home he covered a distance of d. So the total distance is d plus d, that is 2d. So now we can easily find out average speed. Average speed is total distance by total time. What is total distance? D plus d. And what is total time? T1 plus T2. What is d plus d? 2d. And what is T1? d by 20 plus what is d2? It is d by 30 equal to 2d by. Now cross multiply. You can either cross multiply or you can take the LCM and simplify. So if you take the cross multiply, you will get 30d plus 20d. So we will get 50d by 20 into 30, 600. And here this 0 will cancel. And 5 12s are 60. And also this d and this d cancel. So what is left? 2 by 1 by 12. That is 2 into 12 by 1. Because for division you need to take the reciprocal. Okay, when the division becomes multiplication, you need to take the reciprocal of the denominator. So 2 into 12 by 1, that means 24 meter per second. So this is the average speed for Abdul's trip. So children, with this I am concluding my session. There is a homework for you. So turn to page number 100 of your NCERT textbook. It's 100. And just go through the question. Question number 2. We did similar question in the session itself. So just go through it and try to solve the question yourself. There will be a small test based on this topic. So attend the test and post me the answers quickly. We will meet in the next session. Till then, take care. Stay home, stay safe, keep learning. Thank you.